Hello everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back. Here to do another vendor wax haul video. So this will focus on a couple of orders that I did with Super Tarts. This covers an Earthy pre-order that I did, including the Palo Santo sampler, and then just a little ready to ship order that I did to pick up a couple of extra things off the website. So it was the extra ready to ship was all Advent scents. So Super Tarts, I talk about Super Tarts all the time. I love Super Tarts. Best performance in my house. Really unique scents, just full shebang. And I love the clamshells, and I just love everything about Super Tarts. I was really excited for the Palo Santo sampler because Palo Santo is a scent that Super Tarts hasn't really dabbled in as much as other vendors. Because Super Tarts has a fairly extensive scent collection that she rotate, or she and he, they're a husband and wife duo. They rotate through a fairly extensive scent collection, 700 odd scents, and they don't introduce new things very often. They do sort of specialty blends that they bring in from time to time, but yeah, it definitely is more of a kind of fixed, rotate through the back catalogue. So she's only done a couple of Palo Santo scents before as specialty scents. One of them was Palo Santo Middle Earth, and Rosemary Mint, no, Middle Earth, I think, because it has the Rosemary Mint and dirt. And I didn't like that because that was just too dirt, too rose. It hurt my brain. And she did another one that was like blackberry, vanilla, sandalwood Palo as an Advent scent, and it was really nice, but it wasn't like my favorite Palo scent. So but I was really keen to see this. I didn't get, no, I did, hang on, don't worry. I was gonna say I didn't order it in the pre-order. I'm like, it's literally here, I ordered it in the pre-order. I didn't get it again in the ready to ship. The stamp, okay, hang on, I'm getting myself all confused. So it was in the pre-order, I pre-ordered it, and then they did the sample. They had the sampler up extras ready to ship, and I didn't get that. And I kind of regretted that. But then the other week she did another pre-order, which was clamshells of the Palo scents, and I got one of every one. It would have been good if I could have had the sampler here first, so I could have smelled everything, but I just went, no, I think I'm fairly confident I'm going to love some stuff here, so I'm just going to get them all. That is the Palo timeline for me with her. So, all right, let's get stuck into it. Because this is 2 orders, I have 2 samples. So each order usually gets one of these little mini clam pieces as a sample. So the first one I have is Island Time. I'm going to admit, now that she started renaming a lot of the scents, which she's had to do for copyright reasons with her website on Spotify, she just can't use a lot of the old pop culture names. I'm pretty good at picking what a scent was if I see the scent notes, but without the scent notes, I have no, if it's just got the new name, I have no idea what it is. So Island Time, I don't know. It's not bad though. It's got just her standard fruity label on it. It is very fruity. It's got pineapple. I don't think I've smelled it before, but I could be wrong. Could be that pineapple rock candy scent that she has. It's definitely not one of the creamier pineapples, I know that. But yeah, it could be the pineapple rock candy one. Anyway, it's good. It's good. I mean, I always love a pineapple scent, so it's good for me. And then Joker, which I would expect should have been renamed. You would think she would. Yeah. But anyway. Oh, that. Oh, no. No, don't like that. It smells like sarsaparilla. I don't know, I'd have to look that up, but that smells like sarsaparilla. I do not like sarsaparilla. Oh. I don't normally have such visceral reactions to scents. I mean, clearly I've never bought Joker, and I don't know it. I know I've followed Super Tarts for that long that, not the new scent names, but the older scent names, I generally, most of them, by now, if it's a Super Tart scent and I am not familiar with it at all, it's usually because it's a scent that I just know that I'm not going to like. So I clearly knew I wasn't going to like that one. But yeah, there we are. All right, so I'll do the sampler first, and then I'll do everything else because they got the sampler and a few other scents. So the first scent up is just plain old Palo Santo, which I'm really happy to have because I'll be able to sort of give it a bit of a sniff test against some of the other single oil Palo Santos I have. So I have L3's Palo, I have Luna Wax's Palo, I have K's Palo, just single. So I'll be able to compare it to that. And I love Super Tarts shots because I can get 4 melts out of a single shot cup solo, and they do really well. This I would cut down even more because I would probably blend it, but oh, this is a very good Palo. This is a very smoky Palo. I feel like it's smokier than the other vendors that I have their solo oil. Yeah, really good. Quite strong too. So yeah, I'm really, really, I mean, I feel like Super Tarts almost always gets like my favorite oils for things. So I should not be surprised there, but I'm just glad because some palos I feel like are a bit more subtle and yeah, and then there's a very cologne like masculine one, and I was really hoping that she wouldn't be using that one, and she's not. So yeah, that's really good. Okay. Pardon me. So Palo Santo strawberry sauce and raspberry. So this is one I nearly didn't get when I ordered the clamshells because I just didn't know how I would feel about, yeah, like fruity strawberry raspberry with Palo. I'm not the biggest fan. It's okay. It might melt okay. I mean, I like it, but I'm not like crazy about it. But I feel like maybe it could melt up really nicely. I feel like the strawberry sauce is very borderline on that kind of chemically weird strawberry that I don't like. It's right on the edge. I feel sometimes it just depends on my nose. Like sometimes with those strawberry scents, sometimes they smell good, and then some other days, like literally the next day, they'll smell bad. So yeah, I don't know. I will have to melt that one and see. I definitely can smell the Palo in it. And it's not, at least the raspberry, it's not like a real zingy kind of almost, some raspberries lately have smelled sour. To me, it's definitely not like that. So yeah, look, it could be okay. We'll have to see how that goes when it warms up. Palo Santo cotton candy and soft laundry. So this one, I mostly get that soft laundry. I think it's White Clouds. It's the same laundry as in Minerva. I can tell that just from smelling it. It's very much mostly laundry. I'm really not smelling any cotton candy. I can smell the Palo though. So hopefully the cotton candy comes out a bit when it warms because I feel like that would be quite interesting. But yeah, it sort of smells like a soft, smoky laundry. So I like it, but we shall see. Palo Santo, lemon curd, and rosemary. So they're just really interesting blends. So this is the yellow shot. I think I do like this one, surprisingly, because rosemary is not often my thing. It just smells like a very herbal lemon. It almost smells like a lemsip, but with that kind of herbal, almost medicinal lemon, but then which normally I wouldn't like. But I feel like the woody tone just saves it, just pulls it in and makes it something good. So it's quite unique, quite different. Hopefully, and Palo usually comes out more when you warm it. So I feel like that will get even better when it warms up. Because, yeah, the Palo is definitely what stops that from smelling like lemon sip. Palo Santo, Sage, and Blackberry. This one's green. This is nice. Really nice. Definitely herbal sage, juicy blackberry, and just a bit of that smoky palo wood. It's not super woody. It's more blackberry sage, but it smells really good, so I like that one. Palo Santo, Cactus, Sea Salt, and Buttercream. It's like teal. Oh, this is really good. It's a lot more softer. It's not softer in terms of strength, but it's just a bit more muted than the other scents. I need to get quicker on the pause button if I'm going to cough. It's much easier to do if I'm on the other side of the camera. This is really hard to describe. I get that kind of freshness from the cactus and sea salt, but I feel like the buttercream just... It doesn't smell like sweet creamy, but it's just... I don't know. It's the Palo and the buttercream. It's kind of like that sort of Palo marshmallow combo that a lot of vendors have, but or like Palo bakery, but also quite different. Smoky buttercream, but fresh. I don't know. I really like it, but it's very hard to get a handle on. Palo Santo, blood orange, and goji berry. So this, I love blood orange, like that real kind of tart, dry blood orange with Palo Santo. I've had it, I think, from a few vendors before. Yes. Yep. It's really just dry, citrusy. That woody tone with that kind of dry citrus scent, it's so good. I can't really tell what goji berry's doing in it. To me, this is just all about that that deep, tart, dry blood orange and the wood tone. I just love it. But I always love blood orange and Palo. So this is Palo Santo Fire and Blue Sugar. So, blue. So I think this could be Fireside or Marshmallow Fireside. I'm not sure. It pretty much smells like, she's got one, I think, Hades, which is Marshmallow Fireside and Blue Sugar. Or Campfire and Blue Sugar. This smells like that with added smoky woodness. So it's actually like Hades, but better. Because I always feel like Hades needs a bit more smokiness. And you get that from the Palo. So that's really good because I really like Hades. But yes, it does. Her Campfire is not the smokiest of campfire scents. So I feel like the Palo just lifts it without being overly smoky, because obviously it's not a smoke scent, it's a wood scent, but really good. Palo Santo, Red, Mac Apple, and Ocean. Is that the Omen, or is that missing? I know the Omen has, it's got vanilla bean in it as well, I think. So this is nice. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of like apple scents in general. This is quite sweet. It's sweet and appley. So I feel like the Mac Apple and the Ocean are coming through the most. There is a nice slightly woody base to it though, but it's not super Palo-like. But again, that could come out more when you warm it up. And then the last one I have is Palo Santo, Birch, and Pink Sugar. Pink. Ooh. This one might be my favorite. It's got a really strong birch, but it's not vanilla birch. It smells more like silver birch and vetiver, which I love. Yeah, it's that type of birch. I love that silver birch scent. And then definitely a little bit woodier. And I can't smell pink sugar per se, but I think it's just brightening it up. Yeah, adding a bit of sweetness. So that I really like. I reckon that's one of my favorites, if not the favorite. So that's the sampler. I still do have a few more scents to get to. So I'll do that. Sorry, just my legs fall asleep when I'm sitting down here. I think I've said this a few times. I need to find somewhere to sit on a chair when I do these videos. So I think favourites from the sampler, just before I move on. So her Palo on its own is great. The Palo Santo Blood Orange and Goji Berry. The Palo Santo Cactus Sea Salt Buttercream. I'm really intrigued to melt that. Palo Santo Fire Blue Sugar is great. Definitely Palo Santo Birch and Pink Sugar. I mean, I like them all, but I think those are like the, you know, the standout ones. All right, so the other things. So I got one band bag. Yeah, they're still called band bags. So she now does the band bags in bakery bags. And I mentioned this if you watched my the unboxing video that I did for this forwarder box. I mentioned that I think it's just bad luck on my behalf, but she switched to these bakery bags because the band bags that the polypropylene bags she was using were ripping a lot. Customers were getting lots of rippages, so she switched to these. I never personally had any issues with the polypro bags, but first one of these and literally the whole panel came ripped. So and I'm not a big fan of these bakery bags at all. I know some vendors use them, but I find they get worn out really quickly. Like, I've never had to rebag a band bag before personally, but every single bakery bag I've ever received from a vendor I've had to rebag eventually. So I do hope that she is able to switch back. Again, it's not, you know, this is not like a criticism of the vendor or anything like that. I understand that they have to do what they have to do. And the bags that we're ripping for customers, that's not an acceptable kind of thing. But yeah, I will have to rebag this. So this is Arrow, which is black pepper, moss, silver birch, peppermint, and rain. I've had this scent before and I love it. I just want to say, like, I'm not, by the way, I'm not like complaining about bags and stuff. I just I found it humorous. Like, I had a bit of a giggle when I saw that this one was ripped, just because I know the whole process that they went through with coming to these bags, and it was just kind of ironic, you know. It was just funny. Anyway, Arrow is one of my all-time favorites. I'm so glad to have some more of it. It just all comes together. So it's birch and black pepper, which is an amazing scent. So you definitely get that. The rain and the moss just give it this alive freshness, and then there's just this slight peppermint. I adore Arrow. I can't say, it's one of the first scents I fell in love with from Super Tarts. I can't say enough good things about it. I was surprised because they had so many clamshells of it that when I realized a couple of months ago that I'd run out of Arrow, I was like, what on earth? Because I thought I had a massive stockpile. So that's why I've got the bag, which I will rebag. So that's that. And then clams. So I actually don't have that many scents left, because most of what I got, not most, but I got doubles of a few things. So, although one of them I can't find one. Anyway, so one of the first scents I got, I'll do the ones that I got in the Earthy pre-order first, and then I'll do the Advent scents last. So in the Earthy pre-order, I got 2 clams of Street Rat. Fresh Earthy pre-order, sorry. So fresh linen, mandarin oranges, warm sand, and fresh ozone. So this I've had a few times now. I just love it. I love the scent of mandarin. It's one of my favorite citrusy scents. It's really sweet and it blends really well with clean laundry scents. So this is just warm and clean, and I did my Teddy Bees video just before, and while it is not the same scent, they're quite different. This is in the same family as Satsuma and Linens, which they've just done. So if you like Street Rat, you'd like that one, and vice versa, I reckon. This one is not as juicy fresh with that mandarin. It's got more of like that ozone kind of fresh air. But seriously, it's amazing. I love it. Again, I only just realised I've just finished my last clam, so that's why I got 2 of those. Next, Dear Diary. So this used to be Bridget Jones, so Harvest Ale and Shaving Cream. So I love their Harvest Ale scent. It's like an apple kind of beer. So it's, to me, it's in the cider family, but it's not as sickly sweet as a lot of cider scents can be. So this one, it's quite simple in a way. I feel like it mostly just smells like the Harvest Ale. But there's a nice, I can smell the slight shaving cream, but really when I'm smelling it, melting it, it's just about the Harvest Ale for me. So yeah, I really do enjoy that. I love Harvest Ale in a few blends. Birds is really good. It's like a pumpkin donut kind of thing. And Tormund, which is it's like ginger ale and plum and stuff. So it's quite she does it in quite some quite unique blends. So Dear Diary is more kind of just subtle pared back, you know, just that Harvest Ale scent. So if you're not sure about Harvest Ale and you want to try it out without sort of having all of that other stuff in it, try it in Dear Diary first. And then if you like that, try some of the other blends. Who Are You? So this is sea salt, cherry wood, tobacco, driftwood, and lime zest. This is a scent I feel like I tried very early on with Super Tarts, and I don't think I loved it, but because I tried it so early, I know my scent preferences have changed a lot since then. I think I got it in a D stash, like way back at the start when I first started melting vendor wax. So I thought, because cherry wood tobacco sounds right up my alley, driftwood, I just wanted to try it again. And I think I do like it. It's quite deep. It's kind of hard to get a read on, to be honest. I don't get a distinct tobacco note or a distinct woody note, but I feel like it is tobacco-y and woody. I like the lime zest. It's subtle, but there's just a deep, there's like a zing just in the depths of it. It's, it's interesting. I'll have to see how that one melts up, but it's, I can smell all of those things, but yeah, it doesn't smell like other tobaccos or driftwoods I'm familiar with, if that makes sense. All right, so now I've just got the Advent scents. So 2 of them I have already received and 1 of them is new. So one of them, and I've already melted this as well, Humbug Orange Ginger Ale. So crisp apple, 4 leaves, orchard wood, prickly cactus, fresh sea salt, orange juice, and ginger ale. This was the one, as soon as I got my Advent pre-order and I smelled this scent, I ran straight to the website to see if I could get more, because she just put it up, I think a couple of days before, in a ready to ship. So I just fell in love with it. Like, I already love Humbug. Humbug is a beautiful, fresh, crisp, refreshing scent. But the addition of the orange juice and the ginger ale, they just warm it up. Like, it's still crisp, but it's just so different. And you get fizzy from the ginger ale, and it's just, oh, it's so good. So yeah, I'm really happy. I only have 1 clamshell here. I'm not sure where the other one went. Oh no, it's here in the box. 2. And then I got 2 of this one. So this one I got a half gram of, so I've got a bit of this. So this is Shepherd, which is clementine, fresh balsam, strawberry, moss, and marshmallows. This one, I was pretty certain when I saw it in the Advent scents that I would like it, because last Advent she did a really unique strawberry fresh scent, and it was amazing. And yeah, it blows my mind how unique these blends are. Like this one is clean and a little bit green and tree-like. Clean's not really the word, but it is fruity, but it's like got that green refreshing kind of vibe. You definitely smell balsam, but it's not overly balsam. It's just, I don't know, it's a really hard to describe one, but it's an amazing blend. I absolutely adore that one. I haven't even melted it yet though, so I probably shouldn't rave too much, but I really do love it. And then the last scent I got, so this one I haven't had yet. This is Mary. This is pink cranberries, whipped cream, and waffle cone. So there weren't many of the Advent scents left when I jumped on the website that day, but this one was there, so I thought I would try it out. It was kind of one of the ones I was on the fence about. I'm honestly not quite sure what I'm meant to smell with this one though. I'm not sure what pink cranberries even are. Like, is it pink sugar and cranberry? It possibly could be. I don't really smell cranberry much, to be honest. It reminds me of Harley Quinn, which is pink sugar, blackberry, and waffle cone. Because I feel like I can smell pink sugar and waffle cone, like in Harley Quinn. So yeah, I'm pretty sure pink cranberry has to be pink sugar cranberry. But I don't really smell much cranberry either. So it's not bad, but yeah, it reminds me a lot of Harley Quinn. Just the cranberry and the blackberry. And it's not a tart, sharp cranberry. It's, I don't know. It's okay though. So that is it. That is everything that I got from Super Tarts. So I still have to film just 2 more videos actually. Oh, just like nearly inhaled something. So I've got an L3 ready to ship haul and then an L3 try me sampler. So I will probably get those done tomorrow. Definitely these boxes are getting smaller. I feel like the shipping's not getting that much cheaper though, which sucks. But anyway, so yeah, hopefully I'll see you in those videos, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye.